Good morning, Silver Eagles. I hope everyone is well. Your online classes are going great, and you're staying safe during this time. I want to update you all with our latest in regards to our athletics. So, as many of you are aware, last Thursday, the Department of Education approved fall sports to return at high school level, which is great news. We were all hopeful for that. However, before we can move forward in our district, our local Board of Education must approve this. They meet this Monday night, September 28th. We are very hopeful that it will be approved. Pending the approval, we will be allowed to start practices on Tuesday, September 29th. Tryout schedules will be posted tomorrow. You may also see some postings from coaches putting out some general guidelines and information on Schoology, so please stay up to that. Unfortunately, due to transportation issues, shortened season, and the fact that many other schools in our area are not playing freshman level games, we will unfortunately not have a freshman volleyball team or freshman football team this year. That does not preclude you from trying out. We encourage you to try out. We encourage you to set your goals of joining the JV or varsity team. No student will be excluded from trying out, regardless of grade level, assuming you meet some other requirements that we're going to talk about. So freshmen, I know you're going to be disappointed with that, but please, we still want you to try out and give it your best effort. A few important pieces of information that are non-negotiable through this. When you step foot on campus, you must wear a mask at all times. This includes before, during, and after practice. I know you're thinking I have to wear a mask during practice. Yes, based on the Department of Health guidelines, our district, and DIAA, you must have a mask on during practice. You must also supply your own water bottle. You must bring your own water from home. You cannot share water with anyone. We will not have the typical Gatorade bottles that everybody shares. That is not safe at this time. So again, you must supply your own water. To go along with the water and mask, you will be given designated breaks throughout your practices. Okay? Practices may look a little different than what they have in the past. Your coaches, during the first day, will discuss all of this with you. You'll have a designated area that you'll be able to go social distance, pull your mask down, breathe easier, and take a drink. Every day when you show up, you will have to complete the pre-screening form and a temperature check. I'll discuss the pre-screening process a little further in depth in a few minutes. Two other very important things. You must be honest, and these tie hand in hand. Your honesty on the pre-screen, your honesty to your coaches is of the utmost importance. Probably the biggest thing, if you are sick, you must stay home. If you do not feel well, you must stay home. Do not write it off as allergies or just having a stuffy nose or a scratchy throat. You must stay home if you are not well. In order to even try out for a sport, participate in athletics at Hodgson, you must have a physical. And there's some confusing information with this, so please listen carefully. If you are a ninth grader, you're a freshman at Hodgson this year, or you transfer to Hodgson, you must have a brand new, completed DIAA physical turned in to our athletic trainer or our school nurse prior to trying out. This is non-negotiable. If you played a sport at Hodgson last year and you have a physical on file from last year, that physical is good through December 31st of this year. However, we are strongly recommending and encouraging you to get that brand new physical as soon as possible. If you are using last year's physical, you must have updated new pages, page 2, page 3, and page 5. These all require parent signatures, your signatures. They require you to be honest on a physical questionnaire about your mental health and your physical health. All of these must be turned in. These physical forms, the updated pages, can all be found on our sports website. At the bottom left, there's a link. Make sure you sign all of the pages that you need to sign. If not, that makes you ineligible to try out. All athletes, this is returning players, incoming freshmen, if you're new to a sport, if you have any cardiac history, respiratory issues including asthma, or if you have sickle cell traits, you must get an additional clearance note from a doctor. The reason for this is they must say that you are okay to wear a mask during physical activity. Unfortunately, some people may not be able to participate because of this. This is a Department of Health guideline, not a Hodgson Votech or a Newcastle County Votech guideline. I mentioned earlier the pre-screening. Pre-screening will be done every day. It will be done before practice. It will be done before games. It will be done before you get on the bus to away games. This is required. It's not only required for you as an athlete, it is required for all coaches as well. It will be done at your field. It will include a quick temperature check. There will also be a QR code to scan. It has 9 questions. One of the first things I mentioned on this video was you have to be honest. None is more important than being honest on the pre-screening form. This is where we'll be able to track if you've had any issues with COVID, if you're not feeling well. This is all important information that we must know. Many other details are still being worked on, including your game schedules, transportation, number of fans allowed to attend games or events, and much more. However, I want you to know that if you are planning on being part of a sports team at Hodgson, you have a huge responsibility to your team, your coaches, your families, and school. That responsibility is to stay safe. Wear your mask, social distance, and follow all the protocols. If you want to start and finish our sports seasons, you must follow these rules on campus and, more importantly, when you're off campus. Avoid large gatherings. Stay away from parties. Don't hang out with people that you don't know or have not been around previously. If you are going to be a part of a sports team at Hodgson, you owe it to yourself and your teammates to stay safe and make good decisions. Look for more videos coming in the next few days with more specifics about practice, the pre-screening process, and much more. If you have any questions, please email me or send me a Schoolsy message. Have an amazing day.